organization called Yevo. Now, you're going to be hearing a lot about this in the time to come, but one of the things that Yevo does is will be providing food that is just jam-packed with the nutrients that your body needs in order to be healthy. Guess what happens when you eat nutrient-dense food like fresh produce, unprocessed foods, raw foods? Your body is getting what it needs, and it sends a signal to the brain that I don't need to eat more. You will automatically start to eat less when your body is getting what it needs and not just what it wants in the form of empty calories that, yeah, may be delicious, but they're not serving it. So I want to ask Myhill to come up on stage. And then, so we're going to talk about food now, and then after this, I really want everybody to stick around because we need to make a statement here in Memphis, here in the Mid-South, about what we're going to do for health. And I'm going to be, after we get finished with this, I'm going to be bringing one of my personal friends and a hero of mine, Mr. Joshua Stampley Gardner, to lead us in a walk for health here in the Mid-South. His journey, you'll find out about it when we bring him to the stage. But for now, Paul, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, thank you, Lee. What we are doing is pretty much what you just set the stage for, and what Dr. Melrose also helped to put us into the right context here. And that's really taking back what has been stolen from us. And that would be the types of foods that we see in the center aisles of the grocery store. You know, that toxic wasteland that we've been told to avoid at all costs. High fat, high sugar, high salt, zero nutrition, just purely empty calories. This is what big food has forced upon us through billions of dollars of advertising and filling up the shelves with these products that we love so much, are addicted to, literally addicted to, because the food scientists have figured out that correct combination of sugar, salt, and fat to where it's called the bliss point, to where we can't stop eating. Much like the bet you can't eat one potato chip, right? Well, you can't because of that bliss point. We are taking those same foods, we are giving them a healthy macronutrient profile, so healthy carbs, fats, proteins, to be able to regulate hormonal balance. But more importantly, providing the 43 essential nutrients that we need to attain and sustain health. Essential nutrients that every one of our cells requires. Essential because we have to get them through diet. We can't synthesize them ourselves in our bodies. And essential, even as we go through the cellular replication process for our cells as they replicate, to even be healthy on the front end, to not be prone to illness, disease, premature aging, and premature death. And so we're bringing back what people love. We're meeting people where they're at. We're giving them the macaroni and cheese, the red beans and rice, the noodle dishes, the sauces, the puddings, the soups, the snacks, the cereals, but all done in a way that allows you to get 50% in each meal of the required essential nutrients that we need for health. And we're simply not getting them. 90% of Americans are not getting essential nutrition each and every day. Isn't that crazy? We can put men on the moon, we can put vehicles on Mars, but as a nation, 90% of us aren't even meeting the basic standards for nutrition. That's not quite the elevator version, but that's what we're doing, Lee. We're providing foods conveniently to people's doorsteps that allow you to attain health, period.
I want people to pay attention to one of the things that Paul was just saying. There is a reason. There's a reason why that potato chip is so delicious. There's a reason why the honey bun, you can't just eat one. There's a reason why that cookie is so attractive to you, because with all due respect to, you know, the wealthy and everything, there are multi-million and billion-dollar corporations that pay scientists a lot of money to design food that you're gonna love, that are gonna hit the pleasure centers in the brain. There's science behind this that shows that it's the same pleasure centers in your brain that illegal drugs hit. you know, that's why we talk about food addiction. People say, how can you be addicted to food? Well, you can be. When you eat a potato chip, it sends the same signal to your brain that a hit of a drug would. And so the way that we combat that is we nutrient-dense food.
Entirely true. Nutrients our body craves. Much like our body craves the addictive formula now that big food has provided to us, our body craves essential nutrition. We have these receptors in our intestinal system that are there to sense the presence and absorption of macronutrients and micronutrients, these essential nutrients. And much like you said in the introduction here, that signal that is sent to the brain when the absorption of essential nutrients occurs is, hey, we're good, we don't need anything anymore. You can stop eating. So you get that feeling of satiation and you're actually eating less. So much like Dr. Melrose said before me, you can eat less. Yes, but you can achieve the quantity as well through nutrition. Now, of course, the inverse is true also. If these receptors are not sensing those nutrients, the signal to the brain is keep eating. We're not there yet. We don't have what we need for cellular and systemic health. And of course, what do we keep eating? The foods that we're talking about that are addictive, like cocaine, that provide calorie after calorie after calorie, but no nutrition, empty calories. And aptly said in the title of a book that we are now a nation that is overfed and malnourished.
That doesn't even sound right. That doesn't sound right. So tell us a little bit about Yevo, and where can people find more information about it? It hasn't officially launched yet, but it will be launching soon.
Yes, Yevo is launching on February 1st, so a little over a week from now. Yevo, Y-E-V-O, Yevo. We have a table here that people can sign up and get some more information. People are also welcome to email me at paul@trafficjam.org, Traffic, jam, Jam.org. We understand that big food is a monster, and when you're trying to take on the big food companies, you have to do it in a way that maximizes the potential to get the story out. And so we're following an independent distributorship model. We're enlisting people to join us in this business to help tell this story, to help create health for people in this country and around the world, but also to help people attain financial independence.